Welcome to Hitman Boxing. Hit that like and subscribe button. So today it was announced that Jarrel, Big Baby Miller, will be fighting Gerald Washington on the undercard for Adrian Broner versus Mikey Garcia. Now, for those that don't know, I mean, obviously Jarrell Miller's a heavyweight. He's a dude that called out Deontay Wilder some time ago. Apparently they've sparred before and Deontay Wilder got the best of him. I think he knocked him out in sparring. Or no, he didn't knock him out in sparring, according to the story. He hurt Gerald Miller so bad he had to go to the hospital in sparring. So Gerald Miller's been calling for that fight for a minute. So now he's going to be fighting Deontay Wilder's leftovers. Obviously, Deontay Wilder's last fight was against Gerald Washington. And, I mean, Gerald Washington looked pretty good in spots against Wilder. He was holding his own until he got stopped. Can't remember what round it was, but it don't really matter. Now, I'm just looking at the rankings here because I know Gerald Miller is looking to get a shot at the world title, but according to, let's see here, Jarrell Miller. Jarrell Miller. Okay, so he's ranked by the WBA, the IBF, and the WBO. He's ranked number 7 in the WBA, 7 by the IBF, and 5 by the WBO. Now, to be honest with you, you know, these organizations, they flip their rankings however the fuck they want to. They got Vladimir Klitschko number 2 for the WBC, and he just took a loss to Anthony Joshua. So, I mean, Gerald Washington's ranked 15th by the WBC. That's the only sanctioned body that he's ranked in. So, you know, they could potentially move Jarrell Miller up after he beats Gerald Washington. I mean, he might get a ranking in the WBC after he beats Gerald Washington. But if I recall, man, I could have sworn a couple of months ago there was talk of Big Baby Miller fighting Luis Ortiz. But, you know, Jarrell Miller wants a shot at Deontay Wilder. He's going to have to work his way up the rankings just like everybody else, right? So, fighting Gerald Washington, that's a good first step. I think he beats Gerald Washington, but you never know. We'll see. I think Gerald Miller's a little slow. He telegraphs his punches, and, you know, he hasn't really been tested. I mean, he fought and beat Fred Cassie, but, I mean, really, this dude's like 40 plus, right? So we don't really know where Gerald Miller's at. So I think Gerald Washington's a good fight for him for now. You know, maybe he should take a fight with Eric Molina. Maybe Dominic Brazil. You know, he should fight Dominic. That'd be a good fight. But like I said, work your way up again in the rankings, man. But shit, really, you should be fighting for that WBO, though. You know, Andy Ruiz. Yeah, you need to be fighting for that WBO championship. That's actually a better idea, in my opinion, because that might be a better path to go. Because you got Andy Ruiz, Kubrat Pulev, Christian Hammer, and then Huey Fury in front of him. So, like I said, man, these sanctioned bodies, man, they come out every month with their rankings, and it damn near seem like they picking names out of a fucking hat, you know, to make these rankings, because this shit changes so much every month. So, I don't know. Like I said, I got Gerald Miller winning this fight against Gerald Washington, bitch ass. And, you know, it'd be interesting to see how he looks. I could have sworn he was working on getting his weight down. I seen him on Instagram Live doing, like, MMA shit. Are you getting ready for this fight or not, dog? Like, what? You know, I think he was like 300 pounds his last fight, man. He's a big dude. Like, that's why he got the nickname Big Baby, obviously. But he talks a lot of shit. I like that. As far as his in-ring capabilities, I mean, he got a lot of power, man. But like I said, you know, he telegraphs his punches, man. And he's pretty slow, you know. So I'm not sure how far that's going to get him. And, you know, honestly, him fighting one of these top-tier opponents and any of these sanctioned bodies, man, that could be a problem right now at this point in his career. I mean, he's 18-0, 16 knockouts. So we'll see. I mean, I'm interested to see where his career goes and shit. Let me know if you're interested in this fight. It's actually shaping up to be a pretty good card. the Wilder. I mean, I'm tripping. I still got that bitch nigga on my. Okay, so your boy. All right, your boy. On this card, we got some good fucking matches. Jarrel Miller versus Gerald Washington. We got Adrian Broner, Mikey Garcia, and then I think Jamal Charlo versus some dude from I don't know, Honduras or some shit. He gonna beat his ass anyway, so it don't really matter. But it should be an interesting card. Let me know who you got between Jarrel Miller and Gerald Washington. I think he stops Gerald Washington. We'll see though. Hitman Boxing, I'm out.